So a couple of the challenges here at Copper's Cove is that a lot of us athletes, we don't have a resource to really go to practice when our sport is not in season. For example, for softball, we can't go to a cage or go hit somewhere because our cage is closed off and we can't go down there without a coach. For a couple other sports like volleyball or basketball, they don't really have an indoor court they can use here in Copper's Cove. And so we're kind of closed off to those certain things to be able to train and practice, and we have to kind of, travel outside of our town to be able to do that. So with our softball field, we have an outfield that kind of has a slope, and our infield gets very bumpy and rocky, so it's pretty difficult, especially me being a shortstop. I have a lot of range that I have to cover, and so with the infield, being rocky and there's being grass, I get different hops, different bumps. I'm having to kind of run up a little slope that goes up to the outfield. Our outfielders have to struggle with going uphill, running towards the infield, and they have to run downhill going towards the outfield. And so that's a struggle because it's hard to read balls and it's hard to judge where the ball is going to land or what the ball is going to do. So when it rains and it pours, instead of us being able to get the water to soak into the field, it floods our field up. But when the wind blows the rain into the cages get soaked too. With softball particularly, we have to share a locker room with, I'm pretty sure it's 2 other sports, volleyball, actually 3 other sports, volleyball, tennis, and basketball. And so with us having to share, it gets really crowded in there and people's stuff gets misplaced. So the weight rooms get really packed, and it's kind of hard to find time for us to get into the weight room when there's other sports also trying to get into a weight room. And so then we get split down to only being able to use 2 racks, and then we have to cut down our workout time because we have so many girls that we only have a certain amount of time to do stuff, and only having 2 racks is pretty difficult when the other sports are also trying to do their workouts. I think our success really comes from just depending on each other and having coaches and other girls who believe in each other and know what is going on around us doesn't define us, and we put in the work despite not being able to go out on the field.